Right, power of a demon lord. A little while after Malim knocked out Gabu, who wouldn't stop going on about himself. Hey Gabu, I just saw my dearly departed father waving at me from across the river. I have survived Lady Malim's devastating blow. You know your dad's alive, right? I know, it's a bad habit of mine, but it's my way of showing tough love. Don't you make the same mistakes as me, guys? You got up just to collapse again. Cut the act, Gabu. This isn't the first time that you have withstood one of my blows. You have gotten much stronger than when I first came to Tempest, haven't you? Nah, I wasn't acting when I said I saw my father waving from across the river. You certainly are a tough one. I'm sure she toned it down a notch, but still to withstand a blow from Lady Malim. What did you think about our idea? You haven't given out any suggestions yet. What do you think about the plane? In a word, it's too dull, way too dull. Dull. First of all, where are we building the theme park? Tell me, what's the name of this nation that you guys live in? Well, it's the Joa Tempest Federation, governed by Rimuru Tempest. Yep, that's right. And just who exactly is Rimuru, the ruler of your nation? Well, he's a demon lord, and precisely. It's a theme park put in a nation ruled by demon lord Rimuru. Should such a place be so dull that it puts education first? What do you mean? We need to be more demon lordy. It's a wonderland being built in a nation ruled by a demon lord, so we need to turn it into a paradise for demon lords. No, wait, there's no need for us to. You've got a point. You guys agree with her? Well, I'm not sure if it should cater to demon lords, but I don't think it's a bad idea for it to be themed around Tempest. So, do you have any specific ideas for rides? Of course, like that roller coaster, was it? Let's make it go faster at the speed of sound. Wait a second, don't tell me you're serious. Serious as a heart attack. I can give you a demonstration right now. Right here on the spot, if you would like. No thanks. Besides, how the heck are you going to get a roller coaster at the speed of sound? We just gotta make a ride that can withstand the speed, no? That's easier said than done. With all due respect, I think Kaiji's right. It's difficult to imagine a vehicle that could reach the speed of sound or withstand it. You can't make me one. I thought you were supposed to be the best engineer in Tempest. I'm not going to deny it. I agree. It would hurt my pride as I engineers if I said no. I'm counting on you guys. Going beyond the speed of sound is taking it too far, but what makes roller coasters fun is getting to experience speeds that you wouldn't normally experience. If I were to come up with a rune magic to power the ride and help out with developing a vehicle that could withstand the speed, do you think you could do it? If you are willing to go that far, then I guess it's possible. I would love to have you help you out with some of the design. Wait, does that mean we will go ahead with your plan? The ideas, keep the ideas coming. We have got to think about where we are going to build what. You bet I'll come up with more ideas, and I'm counting on you guys too. I guess we have got a rough plan decided now. A merry-go-round, a teacup ride. I'm glad that it's been decided. I know I got carried away the other day, but I will make up for it. Yeah, like I probably said before, don't forget that you will be taking command in place of Geld. I'm ready to go anytime too. You can leave it to me to smash all the rocks in the way. We will now begin construction, men. Remember safety first. Counting on you guys. As long as we stick to the plan, I'm sure we'll be able to make a great theme park. What in the world's going on? What's wrong? The beautiful world we take our walk has been closed off. That's because there's some new construction work going on. It was my favorite world to walk along with you. I can't believe it's getting toned down. Toned down? I mean, look at the scale of this construction. But come on, that's plenty of other worlds we can use for walks. I didn't mean it that way. Aww. Report, contact, and consult. What on earth is the matter, Shion? It's not safe to be throwing a tantrum at a construction site. I know how you must feel, but I did tell you about it in advance. I can't bear to think of our memories together being torn down. That's a bit dramatic, isn't it? Stop mourning, you can. Make as many new memories as you want, Lady Malim. Besides, what we are building right now is going to be the perfect place for you to make memories. Yeah, let's come here when it's done and have some fun together. Together? I can't wait. Yeah, likewise, alright. So now, are you looking forward to this place being built? Making new memories together with great remove. For that, I can put up with a little bit of sadness. We managed to convince, so thanks, I owe you one. No problemo. After all, we are trying to make a wonderland. Not only did I appreciate your idea, but you already saved my neck there. That's what I do. Plus, I've got a genius helping me out. I better thank Frey, give her my regards. Sure thing, I'll make sure to let her know. Let's get back to work. Got it. A few days later. So that's what happened. Mumu said he's incredibly happy to have you on board. He rates me that highly, but all I'm doing is giving instructions from afar. What do you mean? Everyone said that the speed of sound roller coaster based on your idea was great. All I proposed was a ride that could make people feel like they are flying. Don't be so modest. You are helping out in your own way. Yes, I enjoy our talks together. And then show me some more pride. But all I'm doing is talking to you. Maybe you're right. I should be more proud. After all, if I act too modest, it would be rude to you. After all, I can read you like a book. Read me like a book. I know you're excited about this, really, since you always come dressed up in the costume that we have at our meetings. I'm only wearing it because you would complain if I didn't. Blaming it on me, eh? You say that, but you have come up with countless ideas for the theme park. Told you I'd help out. I mean, I suppose it's true that I've gotten quite fond of the costumes, but I knew it, and that's why our meetings are so much fun. That's because you are enjoying this fray. If I couldn't see that, I would have had to back down a long time ago. You have such a way with words. Sure thing. There are so many things that I want to tell you about and ask your advice on. He was confrontational towards you. That's out of the ordinary. So what did this Gabu guy do? Can you tell me the details? Don't look so serious. I was giving orders to Gabu's men when he suddenly interrupted me and tried to take over the situation. Yeah, just as I was trying to cheer up the tired locals. Now we are getting somewhere. I see. So in other words, you were trying to give a pep talk to someone else's men, and the leader came to you after getting complaints from them. Something like that, I guess, but I swear I wasn't trying to push them too far. I get that you had your no bad intentions, but I think this is the sort of issue you can't avoid because you are a demon lord. What do you mean now you have made me feel really anxious? I do understand how you feel. How should I go about this? How about you show that you have got a big heart, you know? Show some show how generous you are. Show them I'm generous, but I'm always trying to be generous. Of course, I'm sure you are, but it's also true that your incidents like this often happen, right? The problem is that you are strong, stronger than anyone. In fact, including me, you can expect to hold others to your standards. Do you understand? I know what you mean, and I knew I could count on you, Frey. You're a true friend. I'm glad you understand. I guess I'm doing all right as your advisor. It's been exactly a week since we began construction. Looks like everything's going smoothly. Ever since I made it up with Gabu and his men, things have been progressing rapidly. Hey, this has been a great opportunity for me to understand that different people have different viewpoints. How generous of you to say that. I can't believe that you would forgive me for my rude remarks. What I need to do is stay focused and keeping your men organized, alright? We will give it our best. This is turning into something out of the old school sports movies. Well, I guess it's great that they are all getting along. Ever since that altercation, I sense much more flexibility and consideration on Lady Malim's side. On top of that, she is still offering us unique ideas that only a demon lord could come up with. It's not just me. I think this is a sign that we have become more united as a team. That being said, we have still got plenty of challenges ahead of us. It's become a lot easier for those doing the building too. Mode was telling me how much easier it is to drop the blueprints. We have had no major issues and everything's going well. As a supervisor, it's really reassuring. Is it okay to leave Lady Malim and Gabu as they are? Or do you mean they are getting along great? Plus, we have got Kaji and Vesta looking out for them, so nothing's crazy going to happen. I'm gonna go finish off some other work. If you're leaving us, Gorumu, does that mean you're entrusting us with the construction? I don't mind handling it without you. Does this mean you won't be supervising again until we are done? But I've got a lot of work stacked up. But hey, I promised to bring back some souvenirs for you guys from a trip. Why didn't you say so? Now I'm really going to do my best not to let you down. I won't be outdone either. Yeah, you have all been doing a great job so far. I look forward to be completely blown away by the finished theme park. Well, that's just how much trust he has in us. We have all gotta do our best we possibly can. Okay, you can count on me. Good to know that. I'll say it quickly. Got to follow through. A little while after Rumu left the theme park construction site. Wow, that's incredible. He must really trust you if he chose you as an acting supervisor. Now that I'm able to work well with Gabu, I'm gonna be a real responsible supervisor. How kind of you. If that's the case, then maybe I should voice my opinions more. You are making this theme park together with us after all. That makes me feel a bit nervous. Don't be. In fact, you're gonna be the first person I invite when the park opens. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. You don't have to invite me. I don't think I deserve it when all I have done is given you a little vase. I suppose that even if I tone you down the offer, you are going to let me off the hook, are you? I know you're actually really enjoying all of this planning. I guess I have no other choice but to comply. Now I'm more motivated than ever. You're so dramatic. Just make sure you see it through to the end, okay? I promise Rumu after all. If you are that serious about it, then I must have some faith in ya. Leave it to me. We are currently building a merry-go-round that blasts thunder and a teacup ride that generates a tornado. Isn't that a bit dangerous? Electrocuting your passengers doesn't sound like a good idea to me. I want to ride that will be extra thrilling, so keep giving me suggestions. God damn it. I've come up with another concrete plan other than the roller coaster. Do you have any concerns about this one? Looking at this, it seems to be quite a dangerous ride. It's got to be out of this world factor that Rimu was talking about. It sure has out of this world, but has been appointed as supervisor by Great Rimu, and after all, she has earned his trust through her contributions. If something were to happen while Great Rimu was away, I get what you're saying, but I can't help but want to build this thing. No problemo. In fact, I'm counting on your opinions, guys. If you have any suggestions, I'm all ears. Very well, I won't hesitate to voice my opinion if anything arises. It's going well as a result. The foundation works going smoothly, and as for the Ferris wheel, we'll probably have the prototype ready ahead of schedule. It's been doing a great job. We have still got enough leeway to go through a bit of redesigning. He's right. If it doesn't go well, we can start over. Let's just get the actual production started with. We don't want to spend time arguing amongst each other and let the production come to a halt after all. Come to think of it, you're right. Looking at what we have left to work with, it doesn't look like we'll have enough materials to build Lady Malim's new ride. Wait, can I ask you to gather them, Lady Malim? Well, when we are working as a team, it's crucial that we divide up the roles. Have interest in telling Demon Lord what to do? Very well, leave it to me. Then Thanks for understanding. Then I better help gather materials to. Are you up for the task, man? Alright, witness the craftsman's ship. With this much material, everyone's a happy camper, right? I better really demonstrate my skills as a craftsmanship now. We won't able to gather as much as Lady Malim. You have managed to secure lots of rare materials. Looks like we better build something even better than the plane. By the way, if we end up needing some other materials, can I ask you guys? Sure thing. After all, it's all for the sake of our dream theme park. How do we go about this? I thought you would still be here. I'm still working on the parts for the merry-go-round. I thought you may be struggling. I must be quite difficult to bring Lady Malim's idea to life. I was pretty optimistic when I took it on, but as you can tell, it's been quite a headache. Compared to this, that project you assigned me back then seems like nothing. I'm so sorry about that time, but if this is such a difficult task, maybe you should have told her that. If I could do that, I wouldn't be struggling. You know how stubborn I can be, right? But this time, my stubbornness of mine got the better of me. If I can't figure a way around this, I'll be too ashamed to face Lady Malim and Rimuru. I know how you must feel, but this isn't at all like you, Kaijin. The Kaijin I know would never compromise or give up. He would always put up a fight until the very end. You better stop. Getting a pep talk from you has already made my night. That's good to hear. Okay, let me help out. You want to help out, but I thought you and Mode were assigned to design. And yes, but I can't understand everything through blueprints alone. I'd like to be more involved in the production. So you're gonna give me a helping hand. I guess people will do change. Yes, and it's all thanks to Great Rimuru and Tempest. Good, then get ready for some hard work. Of course, let us work together to overcome this challenge. A few days later. I'm back, guys. Sorry it took so long. This looks amazing, Malim, Gabu. You guys did great. This is the culmination of everyone's combined wisdom and effort. Worked so hard to get it finished. As soon as it was done, they immediately fell asleep with a look of satisfaction on their faces. So they are taking a rest now. I better go thank them in person later. But more importantly, now that we are finished, I want you to test out the rides. That's right, we would love for you to take a test ride. Let's see what you guys managed to make. Okay, let's get you seated. Ready, set, merry-go-round. It's actually moving and it's picking up speed. You ain't seen nothing yet. It's gonna get even faster. Whoa, wait, the speed, it's, stop, my body, it's gonna burst into pieces. Looks like Rimuru's enjoying it. Seems like it's now. Here comes the thunder. The attacks from the merry-go-round are nullified. You have not received any pain that would make you scream. That's not why I'm screaming. What's supposed to be fun about this? Guys, I think you failed with the merry-go-round. Please tell me the other rides are okay. We didn't fail in the slightest. Exactly all the other rides have been tuned so that even demon loads can enjoy a thrill. Of course, come on. Next, I want you to try the magic shooting gallery that I came up with. Don't tell me that this shooting gallery has also been designed for the demon loads. Lady Maleem has heavily involved in the creation to make sure it would keep even you entertained, Great Rumu. Why would you cater to it to me? Final attack! That was great. So, how was the magic shooting gallery, Gurumu? Wasn't it realistic how characters that resemble Lady Maleem and I appeared? Naturally, I had been replicated our actual power levels too. It was pretty true to life, right? I guess if you're a demon lord yourself, you can deal with this game, but that's not the problem here. What's going on? I thought I was finally getting some sleep, and now I'm hearing all these noise. We could hear Great Rumu screaming. Don't tell me that something awful has happened. You guys, thanks for all the hard work, but we have got a problem here. We can't open the theme park like this. Do you guys remember the original concept of the park? A wonderful theme park that can be enjoyed by all those who visit. That's why we built all these rides that could be enjoyed by both humans and demon lords. Yes, the key word is here is enjoyed. I have no problems with having a few thrill rides, but a merry-go-round that can barely be withstood even by a demon lord, that's taking it way too far. And what's with the thunder? It's like some sort of torture device. What have we done by trying to make it suitable for the demon lord? We went too far. How did you not notice that before it was complete? Well, I'm glad that you understand now. It's way too scary for anyone other than the demon lord. Wait a sec. So it's only suitable for a demon lord. I get that, but don't forget how hard we all work to make it. Of course, I appreciate all your efforts, and it's partly my fault for having left the project halfway. I only showed them what theme parks are through manga. It's my fault for not having explained it properly to Maleem. That's why I want you guys to think of this as a great opportunity to refine some things so that we can make this theme park an even better place. I'll take your word for it since you're my bestie, so tell us exactly what we have to do to improve this place. Let's look at the issues at hand. The main problem is that all the rides have been torn into to entertain demon lords. I think that a more realistic approach would be to make adjustments so that all our visitors, not just demon lords, can enjoy the rides safely. So for me, that would mean, say, making adjustments so that my father and Sokka could enjoy them. Yeah, something along those lines. Of course, we should also consider people much weaker, like humans, for example. Are we going to need to make pretty big adjustments then? Yeah, safety should be our top priority. Human, demon lord, whatever. It should be safe for all the races. And as long as that's our goal. We are going to have to postpone the opening of the theme park until all the rides can be enjoyed by everyone of our visitors, including tourists coming from outside of Tempest. We are postponing it. Yeah, it may come as a shock, but I need you to understand, Maleem, if something bad happens, it'll be too late. Of course, I'm partly responsible for this, since I should have explained things better to make up for that. I'll do a thorough inspection of all the rides you have made. It may take some time to fix things, but your initial ideas weren't bad, so please just this once. Really impressed, I guess that shows just how hard she tried. All we need to do is reflect on our mistakes and move on. Let's all have a meal and talk about what we could have done better. I brought back lots of souvenirs like I promised. Yeah, I even got a whole bunch of sweets. You are so easy to please. A minute ago she was really down and now she's cheered up completely. I better write a letter to Frey about this whole incident too. A little while later, earlier, even faster. Wait, that the speed it's Now here comes the thunder. Meanwhile, high above Tempest. Well, that's the theme park that Maleem's been working on. I have my doubts, but that thing's basically a torture device. I guess I'll have to send a letter of apology for this. The Sky Queen was burying her head in her hands. Well, thank you all for watching. Catch you next time. And peace.